Warmer weather is right around the corner, and in real estate, that usually means one thing. The spring market is on the horizon. Hey everyone, it's Kim Rock, realtor with the Kim Rock Group at Keller Williams, and today we're talking about what's actually happening in the Philadelphia suburbs and why. Let's start with inventory levels. Inventory is still relatively low. In January, we saw an MSI of 1.6, which is down slightly from the 2 that we saw in December. Yes, this is low compared to those pre-pandemic norms, but we are seeing more homes hit the market than we did this same time last year. Shifting now to the median sales price. In January, we saw a median sales price of $425,000, which was just down slightly from a little over the $425,000 mark that we saw in December. The takeaway? Prices are holding steady in the suburbs. Wrapping up with days on the market. In January, we saw an average of 38 days on market compared to the 35 we saw in December. Yes, these numbers are still reasonable, but it proves that buyers are being a little more selective than they were just a few years ago. So what does that mean for us as we move into spring? Here are a few things we're really keeping an eye on. One big thing is when sellers are deciding to list. We're already seeing some homeowners jump in early, February and March, instead of waiting until late spring like the norm. And those homes are getting a lot of attention simply because there's less competition. Buyers are still out there, but they're more intentional. They're asking questions, negotiating a little bit more, and they're not rushing into homes that feel overpriced or in need of a lot of work unless it makes sense for them. This is a big one. Homes that are priced right are still moving well. Homes that are priced based on what the neighbor got 2 years ago, not so much. We are seeing price adjustments happen faster when sellers overshoot the market to begin with. Now, interest rates matter, but what we're noticing is that buyers are adapting. They're watching the rates closely, but they are also focused on their monthly payment flexibility and their long-term plans. They're not just chasing the perfect interest rate. On our end, with clients we're working with right now, the biggest wins are coming from good timing, realistic pricing, and really strong prep, both for buyers and sellers. So as we head into spring, this market isn't about rushing. It's about being smart and strategic. And what works for one person might not make sense for someone else. If you're wondering what these trends mean for your situation, we are always happy to break it down. Licensed in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, the Kim Rock Group helps buyers and sellers navigate the market with clarity and confidence.